Avalanches are definitely a huge thing when you move into the backcountry. You have to be able to assess terrain and mitigate the risks that are associated with being in the backcountry.
Avalanches are definitely the most obvious threat when venturing into the backcountry, but there are other dangers that are equally life-threatening, ones that the average person like me doesn't think of, and that's why anyone going out of bounds needs to begin inbounds in a classroom.
Well, hello. Hi. Welcome to AST1 with Whistler Alpine Guides. So one of the first things that we talk about in the course program is this Avalator V2.0. So the Avalator is a decision-making tool that helps us evaluate slopes in the mountains.
Free ski competitor Chelsie Sullivan is an Avalanche Skills Training Level 1 course instructor here at the Whistler Alpine Guides Bureau. The Avalanche Skills Training Level 1 course, more familiarly known as AST1, is a standardized course created by the Canadian Avalanche Association.
The big thing that people take away from the course is just the ability to have those skills that are required to save your life in the backcountry. So using a shovel, beacon, and a probe with the proper techniques and putting yourself in a leadership role so that when an incident does happen, you're prepared to mitigate the risks and take care of that incident in a sort of organized fashion.
The 2.5-day course begins with a mix of practical skills and theory.
So one of the things that we talk about when moving into the backcountry are heuristic traps. Heuristic traps are decision-making mistakes that we make when we move into the backcountry. The reason that we talk about these things is because even experts, people with lots of experience underneath their foot, are moving into the backcountry and still getting into avalanches. The big question is why? The reasons that we talk about are developed by Ian McCammon, and they are called facets. So the first one is familiarity.
Other human factors are explored, like peer pressure, following the expert halo blindly, and the Pied Piper effect of left behind tracks. Then practical skills are delved into.
A big thing that can happen to a lot of beginner skiers is they get lost in the backcountry. So part of the course is to identify features and make a route plan on a map. So during this part of the course, what we do is set up a scenario. So in the scenario, what we're going to do is search for a buried victim.
Day 2 of the course moves outside, preparing students for the worst-case scenario, the event of an avalanche. Chelsie teaches me how to use 3 key backcountry tools: the transceiver, probe, and shovel.
Statistics show that the paddling movement of moving snow moves more snow than it would if you were to just dig, as if you were shoveling your driveway. When you learn how to use a shovel, beacon, and a probe, just like anything else, when you learn a new language or when you learn a new skill, if you put that skill away for a certain period of time, you tend to forget. And there we go, first rescue.
Nice. Our AST1 course wraps up day 3 of training by placing participants in a leadership position.
It gives you an idea of what it's like to be the leader in your group of friends.
The course not only builds knowledge and skills, but confidence as well, giving those new to the backcountry a solid foundation to build on, enabling us to enjoy the beauty of the backcountry safely, time and time again.
That solidarity that you get in the mountains is really something that I think all of us treasure.
Treasure, and now after this course, respect. From Whistler, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.